First flight of the day, first flight of Cubby. I'd like to introduce somebody to you. You may or may not have seen a couple of times. Ellie, come. That's Miss Ellie. She is Ellie. Ellie. She is overloaded with the senses of smell. That's my beautiful little girl. I'm smitten, and I'm going to have to do a little bit of aversion therapy with her, I think. She's a little over 2 now, maybe 2.5. Actually more than that. Yeah, about, you know. So, leave it. Leave it.
Flaps half.
Leave it. Leave it.
Flaps half.
Leave it. Leave it. Taking off. Leave it.
Flaps half.
You know, when I first started carrying her out here, it was,
Flaps up.
she'd come to the end of her damn leash and try to yank her own neck off. And she's old enough now to where I can kind of keep her out of that misery. Yeah, these are a little bit too fast to servo. Yeah, you wouldn't think that'd be a problem, but I guess when they built these, they attenuated the software or firmware for the type of servo they're using, and it damn sure makes it tippy. You know, I can't help but to think if I didn't have a
4 minutes.
if I had a shitty old Hobby King gyro in here, it wouldn't be doing that. You just adjust the gains. So Ellie is coming out to the beach to enjoy a bunch of new smells. She's going to be my flying partner throughout my years. And there again, she's finally old enough to come out and you can control her. Absolutely beautiful dog. Now, yes, there's alligators in every body of water in Florida. There's probably some out here, but they're not real big. I brought 10 batteries with me this morning, so we're going to try to knock all that out. First day of nights, if you will. And I secretly like them because you get a lot done. However, I end up missing my bride. She and I have an odd relationship. We actually enjoy each other's company, just being together. And I hate that part of my job. I've only got, let's see, if I work every 3 months nights, so that's what, 3 times a year? Or 4 times a year? Let's say it's 4 times a year. I have 10 cycles of nights left. Ellie, come. You stay close to Dad. Good girl. Yep, in Florida there are alligators in every body of water, and they're transient. I've seen them miles away. Small ones, miles away. The big ones, even many miles away from water. And in the spring, that's when their thoughts turn to baseball and to other alligators. So they get transient a lot then, but not so much now. However, they will move from body of water to body of water, and dogs are fairly what they ate throughout time, things the size of dogs, and I would not want my dog to get grabbed. She's my daughter. It's our 3rd lab. We've had, first lab we had as adults was flying pretty nice. First lab we had as adults was a beautiful yellow lab named Abby. And then, not as nice as it was flying, but pretty nice. The second lab we had as an adult, her name was Ellie. Got her at 9 months, and we were just terribly in love with her, and she passed away about 3 years ago. Devastating, just devastating. I've had relatives die, and it wasn't that
30
devastating.
seconds.
And we waited 3 years because owning a dog, if you do it right, is not so dissimilar from having a child. And you got to do it right. Can't dick around.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
You got to spend a
10
lot of
seconds.
time with them. They
10
got to live in
seconds.
the house.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
You know,
10
the
seconds.
only difference
10
is
seconds.
you don't have to
10
buy the
seconds.
Florida
10
prepaid
seconds.
college program for them. But you got to know if their hips go bad. You got to cough up for hip repair. You know, you got to take care of their medical. It's just huge. Now we let her in the bed. We never let the other ones in the bed. And oh, it's so nice. You know, just to have your rotten dog laying next to you while you're watching TV. Landing. Leave it.
Throttle hold.
No. Monkey. It's like having an actual monkey. Let's see if we can show the dog on both cameras. She's beautiful. And let's try another airplane.